Johnathan Kovacevic, do you have balls?
He does now. Holy cow, that's a big deal.
That's a big old contract. And you know what? He may not even need the 20% off discount from Manscaped for the Beard and Balls bundle.
You know, I don't think he does.
But you know what? You could still take advantage of it because it's available to anybody, no matter how fat your wallet is or how thin. Doesn't matter.
I was going to say.
You know what I'm saying?
Some of us don't have fat wallets.
Yeah, well, listen, that's what the 20% off discount is for. International shipping is free, 20% off. Dangle at manscaped.com. It kind of fits, right? Beard and balls bundle, Dangle. Manscaped.com, Dangle. Hey, Johnathan Kovacevic, you are going to stay in New Jersey, Devil. You're just going to stay. You're going to be, you're here. No.
It's been a lot.
Keep going. Now, listen.
All right.
Hayden has asked me to say that at the beginning of every episode, every trade video, so that way he can cut it for social. But
Hayden, how do you do?
Johnathan Kovacevic was making $766,000 this year, which is pretty good money. Now, in year one of his contract next year, he'll make 5.25, and then year two it'll be 4.75, and then 3.7, and then 3.15 the last 2 years of the deal. The deal is 5 years, $4 million on average. Useful player. Shot defenseman, 27 years old. With the cap exploding, or at least expected to, this is interesting.
The New Jersey Devils acquired him from the Habs for a 4th-round pick.
If you're the Devils and you got him at that number, for them, you wish it was 20 years. You know, like at this number, you can't have him locked up long enough. Like, this is fantastic business.
So he's got a career high of 15 points. This year he's got 14 and just 1 goal. Why on earth would they pay him all this money? Glad you asked. He leads all New Jersey Devils. All of them. In shorthanded ice time, 167 minutes and 53 seconds. His shorthanded time on ice per game is, I wish I didn't click that. There it is, 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which also leads the New Jersey Devils. He is being paid a lot of money to eat a lot of pucks. Well, gosh, you know, I hope he's big. To be doing all that, he better have some beef. And guess what? He does. 6'5", 223 pounds. 27 years old.
What did they pay the Habs again to get him?
4th-round pick in 2026.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
Good buy for the New Jersey Devils.
That's pretty good.
Jesse, the New Jersey Devils continue to try to buy. Apparently, they're in on Ryan O'Reilly. They want to continue to, even though Jack Hughes is going to be out for the season, and he wrote that heartbreaking post about it, they want to continue to go for it because this is a very good team.
They are, but they haven't been recently.
Right.
Under the radar because they're still sitting in that 3rd spot in the Metro right now. Since January 1st, 2025, through right now when we are recording on March 7th, the New Jersey Devils have the 27th least amount of points.
Good gravy.
That's not great.
Ow.
That's not great.
No.
It's not great. They've only gained 21 points in that span. They're 27th in the standings in terms of total points since January 1st. So they have struggled, and now they've lost Jack Hughes, so things won't be getting better. I don't think this team is primed for a long playoff run. I think they're easily going to still make the playoffs, but I'm worried about just like what this season means to this team. It might be a lost season with the injuries, which sucks so hard.
Here's what you're missing. They have the potential to be an infuriating out in the
totally.
playoffs because Markstrom and net, you need some saves there, beginning, middle, end. Once they get Dougie Hamilton back, their D-core is going to shape up to be Luke Hughes, Brett Pesce, Brendan Dillon, Dougie Hamilton, something along those lines. And then Brian Dumoulin, who they just paid a 2nd-rounder to get, and Johnathan Kovacevic. That is a wild D-core. It is easily the best D-core Sheldon Keefe has ever had the pleasure of coaching in his NHL career. You got to, listen, if there are any pictures on the walls that you could draw inspiration from, they are hanging where the New Jersey Devils call home, and they are large, blown-up photos of goals not being scored, which I think needs to be your inspiration heading into these playoffs.
Okay, so the New Jersey Devils. Okay, guys, I just want to pretend you are the Devils for front office. Mm-hmm. Do you go out and do you make a big swing for a center and just go for it?
I think I can if I'm running the New Jersey Devils.
You're Tom Fitzgerald.
I think
Fitz
I
money.
can probably piecemeal together a decent team. I know that the longer you go in the playoffs, the more that health is just a factor amongst all of these teams. And that's the part that really concerns me about the Devils, that you're already undermanned and now you're going to go up against teams who are a lot healthier than you and you don't have your star player. But there's no time like the present to go for it. So if you have the ability right now to add something to hopefully help that forward group without Jack Hughes, I think you do it.
I'd like to throw something at you guys that's an interesting wrinkle.
Don't! We're shooting a video!
The New Jersey Devils are, as Jesse said, not doing great lately. Just a little bit down. They would get to play, I think, the highly gettable Carolina Hurricanes if... It'll also depend, obviously, if they can stay in that position, the third spot in the division. But Carolina, we still don't know what the return for Mikko Rantanen is, so we're going to find that out in a bit. But New Jersey, if they slip, could be passed by the Columbus Blue Jackets, and that would make a Sheldon Keefe versus Toronto Maple Leafs first round very possible.
No way.
Very, very possible. I might want to root for that. That might be fun. So
purely for the narrative.
The narrative, exactly. So SDPN trade line coverage, I guess.
Deadline.
Continues.
There's another word that needs to go in there.
Trade deadline coverage.
Basement yard.
Trade deadline reaction. We're working on it.